What's up, homies? Welcome back to another UMVC3 case study where we take a character from a fighting game, particularly Marvel vs. Capcom 3, since we've been doing this for like 5-6 videos straight at this point. We did like Doom, we did Wolverine, we did Deadpool, we did Morrigan, we did Hagar. So this will be number 6, yeah. And we're gonna be doing Amaterasu, or Ami, from the favorite Capcom series, Okami, right? Which is going to get an Okami 2, a sequel, Okami 2, that was announced at the Game Awards. So I had this like idea ever since that Game Awards, and let's do like a UMVC3 case study on the legendary dog of mythological lore. And that's Ami, the dog that is sent from the heavens, the white wolf herself. Let's go over, like, you know, as per usual with every like case study, let's go over movement, let's go over normals, specials, hyper combos, team DHCs, assists, and overall what's her placement on, like, let's say a tier list, what would we grade her? And some practical uses, and then again, we're gonna overall rate him/her, depending on who the character is, but in this case Amaterasu, how much of an impact she made, right? So Amaterasu, right? Let's go over like her. Can she like plane dashing? Yeah, she can. So Ami from Okami, her walk forward, walk back. She always has like these little grass-like plant things that come out of there. It's a very like Okami / and to a later extent Bayonetta thing, where they like walk and create like, you know, life as they come around. On ground, she has a very standard dash. Let's go over normals a bit. Right? Right? Airs. Pretty standard for Ami. This is like her AirS. Paintbrush. What makes Ami a little bit like interesting compared to, like, you know, the roster is that she has different weapons. Ami is a character kind of like, you know, like Dante, where they have like, both of them have like, you know, multiple weapons like in her kit. Ami is like, you know, like no exception to that rule. So by default, she has 3 weapons of choice for her. She rocks the first one we're going to be talking about, which is this one. This sun disc looking thing on her back. Sun disc is like really good. Gives Ami a lot of access to like this command string, where you can do like forward H. Only available in like a solar flare, right? Which is like, I think, like the name of the weapon too. Oh, she also has an air dash. She has like these like little like tether ropes things. Not really a great dash in comparison to like other characters, but it is good. Travels like a good chunk of the screen. Right, it's like good mid-screen like distance. We're that 0 to 100 happy birthday touch of Death-Oki. This is like your default weapon that she rocks with at the start of like every round. But she has 2 other weapons that she can like pull out of Ami's pocket, right? This is Thunderglaive. So Thunderglaive is like this like big huge weapon. I don't know which boss you get this from in the original game. It's been so long, but this is like your heavy weapon. It has different like properties in comparison to solar flare. Right? You get like a charge heavy slash. Right? This is gonna be like your big like damage. It's also like a combo combo, what was it, tool as well. You get like an air normal, which is, oh, you get this one. Yeah. That one is an OTG. But Thunderglaive is like, really good for, big hits, big walloping hits. If you like charge down the button, you get like something like this. You know? Pretty like standard for a heavy weapon. And our last weapon, and Ami's last weapon, is Cold Star. This giant like whip thing. Your big like long range poker. Kind of like a, what was it? A Ghost Rider whip. Right? This is her command string. Yeah, that's Ami in like her normals, right? Her special moves now, right? She has a couple. The universal one by default, no matter which stance you are, whether it be this or whether it be that or whether it be this, quarter circle back punch or quarter circle back attack, power slash. She leaves out like a paper with like a ink with a straight line ink symbol. It's not that great, like it doesn't like have like, you know, a beam or like a Hadouken or anything. This is more like, you know, air combo. This is more like this is more like an Oki setup more than anything. You set up like power slash, you set up like these things like this, right? And it all depends on like distance, right? Power slash is directly in front of Ami. Power slash M is diagonal of Ami. And power slash heavy is directly above Ami. So these power slashes are by like first glance not really that great, but they are good for setting up like traps and setting up, you know, crazy Oki situations with Ami. Now for certain specific moves that I remember from Ami, she has a few in this mode. Doesn't have a quarter circle forward, but she has this move. Solar Reflector, right? So this is a physical counter. This is a physical counter, and if we make the opponent normal, unless the opponent doesn't want to do, there you go. I don't know if there's like a projectile version of this, right? Maybe like the heavy, maybe like the heavy slash, maybe like the heavy version of this. This is all highs and mids. This is all lows, right? For the medium. Oh, she does. Oh, she has a special in the air. Oh, that's right. That's right. She has one special move. That's also a universal move. She has a head charge. That's also another universal move for like Amaterasu. Thunderglaive has a little bit something different, right? Since she has this mode with all like charge buttons, she has a little bit of more special moves that she can like do, right? So she has this, which is quarter circle forward attack. A charge down move that can charge up the sword and does like a little bit of like recoil. She also has that. She also has this big thunder sword chop, right? I know this one you can confirm into special moves. I've seen a lot of like tournaments where this move was used in play. It doesn't normally combo, but it does combo if you do like the stab into this, right? Now, with the beads, Ami has this. Quarter circle forward, attacks. She summons, so light does straight forward. Oops. Medium does diagonal. And heavy does that. So, not really a lot of like moves for devout beats. You mainly want to use like Solar Flare or Thunderglaive, not the beats. The beats are mostly used for like an assist, which we'll cover like later. But that's pretty much it. And how to like switch between either one is down, down, attack. the corresponding button changes to which weapon you have on dock. So light is solar flare, medium is thunderglaive, and heavy is devoured beads. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. A secret tech that you can do with this is that we covered the dash, right? The dash is not really like great for Ami, but you can switch to any weapon in the air as well, giving you a little bit of a flight time. You can do a dash mid-air and then stop midway and change into a different weapon. So it has its advantages, right? To like, you know, jump up into the air and then like dash. Because that's like the one big flaw I can already see with Ami is this long dash. I do not like it personally, right? Because I'm more used to like, you know, Doom dashes or like, you know, a traditional like air dash. Like if I like switch on to like Doom right now, something like this. I mean, it's fair, but for Ami's one, it comes off pretty slow. You can cancel it to give yourself like a stopping point to like intentionally stop before, you know, getting hit by an opponent's attack. But the utility of this, if you're an Ami main or if you want to like pick up Ami, is that you can stop the dash midway or like, you know, attack attack to prevent the full animation of the dash to go through. And you could do other things, right? Like switching to an attack or even doing an attack, switching to a different weapon or even doing an attack button. So a little bit of like, you know, short like tech. Now, supers though. Ami has 3. One of them is the most widely like used one. Summon the elements. Summon the elements, right? Just using that. It's a great one for DHCs, right? So if I do like this, so you get a lot of like time to do this, right? Ami not so much because she's still stuck in the super animation. But let's say if I'm Doom, right? Let's say if I'm Doom, right? I do projectile. I'm free to move around. I'm free to move around in this like entire situation. This is the most widely used like DHC super because it fills up the entire screen. It technically hits anywhere. And the last hit of the like the lightning with the lightning bolt come down, I think that tracks, right? Yeah, it tracks Ami on the screen.
I'm here.
Lee, the fuck are you? Sorry. No, I don't want Frank. Get the fuck out of here. She has another special. She has another super move, which is quarter circle back, 2 attacks. So this is a slowdown move. She summons like this like fog that slows the enemy down by a holy metric ton. Her walk speed is slow, her dashes are really slow. It's greatly used on incoming. And what do I mean by incoming? It's like, let's say you killed off one of your opponent's like characters. The next character comes in, you pop like power slash, like something like this. You do like power slash and then set up like this. It's an unblockable mix. You're setting yourself up for the next like situation, and you're making the opponent slow down so that they don't like have any fast buttons to react on you. The usability for this like super is really high. It's like it activates immediately on activation. It doesn't have a weird requirement like, let's say, Beautiful Joe, where you have to hit the opponent and it makes them slow. No, it just works like that. And now the last one, and this is the level 3. uses all of the weapons for like 400 damage. The usability of this is that it leaves you with Thunderglaive at the very end. Not bad, right? You could set up like big chop afterwards, right? But it's like, this is Ami's big like level 3 move where it does like a flat like 400. It doesn't... It will probably like make other squishier characters to like, you know, let's say 60 to 70. At most it will be like 60. But for bigger, tankier builds like Thor and stuff like that, they would probably be like, you know, 33 to like 35 at best, you know? That's like the standard cash out for Ami's like level 3, right? So that's all of her normals, movement, specials, and super moves. Now, what about like assists, right? So assist for Ami, Ami Assist 1 is the green version of her Solar Flare assist. Not really much needed. I think it's just for like, you know, projectile counter. Ami Assist B is Cold Star, and it's the heavy version of Cold Star, where it does OTG, I think. Or no, it's not like an this is like the best assist that Ami has, right? Because this is very similar to Vegeta Season 1 projectile lockdown assist. Hits multiple times. You could hit anybody in any situation, even for like a fuck up, right? You could do like a reset. It makes the opponent lock down, so you can do crazy stuff, and if they fuck up, that's a combo opener for you, right? So this is by far the best assist in the game for Amaterasu. And I don't know what this assist does. Oh, this shit heals me, right? So it's kind of like a Morgan assist. I would go for Cold Star at the end of the day. I would say Ami is a great character, right? She is gonna take a lot of time getting used to, right? She's not like an easy character, not like some of like the the more typical like roster picks, like Ryu you can pick up like really easy, or like maybe even like Dante you can pick up easily. Ami is not an easy character to learn, right? Because of the different like weapon switching and all that stuff, right? She's not that great on a beginner's hands. But if you practice her enough, like of course with the rest of the characters, she can be a pretty good character all by her like self. She doesn't have a lot of big crazy combos. Really much she's like, you know, she's really much there for, you know, set up with like, you know, the slowdown super or the full screen level 1 super, right? Things like that. She also has like, you know, OTGs and stuff like that. If we can like showcase what are some of like her combo potential. But Ami's versatility is definitely reliant, well, not really on like other characters. She can definitely like hold her own, but the execution for set like combos with Ami is very like, you know, rough. You have to do a lot of like finger gymnastics to like get her shit to work. So there are a few certain champions of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 pro players that have definitely gelled with Amaterasu, or Ami, sorry, Ami, right?
That's ridiculous.
This is, of course, you know, one of them, right?
Again, looking for opportunity. He does get the hit. He can X Factor and get the kill if he hits this right. Nice.
X Factor.
That is untechable. If you did not know, now you know. Infinite time. Done.
X Factor Ami is also really crazy as well. There's the usability of that super, right? The slowdown, right? Dr. Doom died. waiting for the next character, like what was it? Assist 1 is right here. Spencer is gonna like come in. So after Doom dies, Amy puts up like the slowdown spell. So that essentially prevents you from doing any like fast buttons to get out of like the corner situation. But with slowdown mode, how can you do that? Your movements are very slow. So Amy has all the speed, all the power she wants, and she could like, you know, hyper jump up and then do like a normal or something.
Moon showing me stuff I haven't seen yet. Kept it so
That's
simple,
Des.
but it worked quite
That's
well.
level 3 X Factor. Just do it as plenty of times as you want, girl.
I believe. Yes, sir. Ooh,
And the cross up with the meaty cross up. Yeah, the chat message came true. The meaty cross up for Amy. I endorse meaty cross ups. TA Moons is definitely like a UMVC3 veteran when it comes to like, you know, Amy, right? But there are others that I'm specifically like looking into, right? Full Schedule, right? Full Schedule is the second best Amy that I remember from watching Ultimate Marvel 3, right? Her Amy is like on some next level shit, right?
50-50, guess right or die.
Summon the super, go for throw.
Nice instant opening.
Yup.
Schedule.
And then level 3, she has short combos. She doesn't have anything long, but if she can dish out damage, especially to like, you know, a low health character like Strider Hiryu, she can definitely get the job done.
Spins to 3 meters.
I can't believe you made that comeback.
2. It's 2-2 already. Just that clock is
Perfectly timed for that kitty to leave.
And the number one Amy player in my like, you know, honest to God of hearts is Marlon Pie.
So you don't get another.
Marlon Pie, if some of y'all may not remember him, Marlon Pie was a really good Marvel vs. Capcom 3 player. He's a really good fighting game player. He is the one who invented the new tech that everybody now learned about Dr. Doom. He made that shit. He is the go-to stylish player of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He rocked a team of Z Viper, Amaterasu, and Dr. Doom. 1 S tier, but 2 high B to low A tier characters.
Kitty helper. Ooh!
Okay.
Oh, he's got and it's a happy birthday!
And this was against PR Rog. Man, that's fucking memories.
Not looking good for the East Coast hero, Marlon Pie.
Oh, and this was against Combo Fiend. Yeah, this is early Marvel 3.
Amaterasu.
A great block.
Uh-huh.
Pie on the counter
And
right
that's,
there.
that's actually the first time he's blocked that overhead.
Switch to Glaive. Yep.
Slow
And now Power Slash.
I don't know why Marlon Pie,
Oh, didn't do. Oh.
but that was an amazing mix up there.
I don't even know what happened.
He like hit himself in the paper.
And now the slowdown. There you go. Now the slowdown to stop Doctor Strange.
Be careful, 'cause
Yup.
not gonna matter. A level 3 is gonna take it.
And Marlon Pie comes back there with
And there you go.
yes, dead dude.
Right. That's Marlon Pie. That's how Amy is held in the hands of really good players, right? Even be certain cases where there's a full fucking tournament like this where there was an Amy on this Marvel Lives tournament.
Right, but it definitely never.
Amy
slowed
comes
down.
in.
But those are the high key matches or high key tournaments that you would expect. Guys
Oh,
like
Team DHC. Oh.
We barely get to see it, so we only see the tournaments like this.
Yo,
Oh my goodness.
I had to go through. What are you doing, Amaterasu? Oh my gosh, the whole.
That was a 1 in a million chance of like, what was one chat message that said, where's the 0 to 100 happy birthday touch of death Oki? Legit happened. Legit happened. I would say Amy, as far as like what her placement is in the Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, as sort of like, you know, an evaluation of this like case study. Kind of like, you know, spoiled with like, I was like talking about C Viper. Low A to like high B. right? She's sort of like, you know, in the middle. She's not like an easy to go pick up character like, you know, some of like the other characters are in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Rather, once again, she needs a little bit more finesse. She needs patience, she needs understanding for you to like actually get a grasp of like, you know, how Amy works in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And in situations, yeah, it can work. Again, she doesn't have like long combos, but she has like tools needed to, you know, essentially take out like one character, right? She could also be like a good assist with like Cold Star. So yeah, like like low B. She's not like high B, but she's like, you know, low B. She is good, but not like one of like, you know, the god tier characters that are like, you know, in this game. And we'll be covering them of like why they're god tier. But for now, like, you know, since the hype for Okami 2 is coming, right? With Clovers and everything and like the goodness that is like Capcom. Yeah, Okami Amaterasu is yeah, real. And so I wanted to like do something for like, you know, Amy.